Hi Kaune, this is the list on page 40 that we didn't have when we went through our spelling list to recap for the term, okay? So let's quickly treat these words. Okay, so we are working with EW. So EW can make two different sounds. The ones that are color-coded in blue, that sounds like the word you. I am talking to you right now. So the blue EW sounds like you, but the red EW sounds like ooh, like in the word loo. I need to go to the loo. So blue sounds like you, red sounds like ooh. Let's go through those words. So the words are dew, mew, new, stew, few, new, pew. And then you'll notice we have a green one by itself. This EW in this word, it sounds like O. So this word is so. It's spelled SEW, but the EW sound makes the O sound like in row. Okay? Then we have drew, blue, crew, screw, flew, chew, grew, and threw. Let's look at some of the words that you may not know the meaning of. I'm guessing mew. So when a cat makes that screechy, high-pitched sound, that is the mew of a cat. Most people say meow, but the pronunciation is mew, okay? So it's like a high-pitched screeching sound. We can say a bird can mew or a cat can mew. It's making a high-pitched sound. A pew is one of those benches that they're the long benches that have a back part. Usually you'll see them in churches where you'll have those rows back to back, and it can fit a number of people on the same row. So we can say, I was sitting at the front pew of the church. Okay? I'm guessing you know the meaning of all the other words. Now let's break down the sounds. D, you, dew. D, you, dew. There is a lot of dew when we wake up in the morning. D-E-W, dew. M-U, mew. That's that high-pitched screeching sound that a cat or a bird can make. M-E-W, mew. N-U, new. I knew you were going to get full marks for this test. New. The K is silent, as you can see. So the spelling is K-N-E-W, new. Stew, stew. S-T-E-W, stew. I love the way my mom makes stew. Few, few. The spelling, F-E-W, few. N-U, new. N-E-W, new. I have a new pair of shoes. So this new, N-E-W, sounds exactly the same as this new, K-N-E-W. But this refers to what you know, what you have known in advance. So if you can say, I knew I was going to win the lottery. So if you had a strong feeling and you know for sure that something is going to happen, but now you're talking about it from in the past tense. So what I'm saying is that knew is the past tense for the word know, which is in the present tense. Okay, where were we? Pew, pew, P-E-W, pew. My granny likes to sit in the front pew at church. So. If you tear your pants, you will have to sew them back together. Okay? S-E-W, so. And then now the sound changes to oo, like in loo. Drew, drew. I drew a picture. D-R-E-W, drew. Blue, blue. This is the past tense for the word blow. The wind will make the flowers blow. So the past tense for the word blow is blue. B-L-E-W, blue. Crew, crew. The backstage crew prepared the stage before the artist came on. Crew, crew. C-R-E-W, crew. Screw, screw. We use a screw to put the picture, to attach the picture to the wall, the painting to the wall. S-C-R-E-W, screw. Flew. This is the past tense for the word fly. I fly to New York tomorrow. I flew to New York yesterday. F-L-E-W, flew. Chew. C-H-E-W, chew. I do not like people who chew with their mouth open. Grew. This is the past tense for the word grow. I will grow flowers in my garden, but I grew flowers in my garden. Grew. G-R-E-W, grew. Threw. This is the past tense for the word throw. I throw a stone at the bird. I threw a stone. Yesterday, I threw a stone at a bird. Threw. And the spelling, T-H-R-E-W, threw. Okay? So, let's do it one more time for each word. Dew. D-E-W, dew. Mew. M-E-W, mew. New. K-N-E-W, new. Stew. S-T-E-W, stew. Few. F-E-W, few. New. N-E-W, new. Pew. P-E-W, pew. So. S-E-W, so. Drew. D-R-E-W, drew. Blue. B-L-E-W, blue. Crew. C-R-E-W, crew. Screw. S-C-R-E-W, screw. Flew. F-L-E-W, flew. Chew. C-H-E-W, chew. Grew. G-R-E-W, grew. Through. T-H-R-E-W, through. D-E-W, dew. M-E-W, mew. K-N-E-W, new. S-T-E-W, stew. F-E-W, few. N-E-W, new. P-E-W, pew. S-E-W, sow. D-R-E-W, drew. B-L-E-W, blue. C-R-E-W, crew. S-C-R-E-W,